We two have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine, but we've wandered many a weary foot since old Lang Syne. For old Lang Syne, my dear, for old Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO, and Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year. Minawanagozi, Oshki, Gikkanunoin. Minawanagozi, happy. Oshki is new. And a Gikkanunoin is a year. Minawanagozi, Oshki, Gikkanunoin. Happy New Year. And on this very Happy New Year, well, it's not New Year's Eve yet. No, I know. Hey, Missy's here, sweetie. No way! Bonjour, Missy. What's going on, cuz? And Gwen Carley's here. Gwen says, practicing up by sea. That's exactly right, Gwen. We've got to do our New Year's Eve show and our Christmas special. We've got to record 2 new videos teaching the Ojibwe phrases of the day. Yeah. We got to record a couple of radio spots. Yep. I got to shovel us out again. Yep. You got to make lunch for the Rockstar cartoonist. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. What's up, Michael? I'm doing great. How are you? Not too bad. Happy New Year. Minawanagozi, Oshki Kukununoin. Yeah. Anyway, let's start the show, sweetie. Okay. Lights, camera, action. Now I got stage fright. Get out of here. Hi. Welcome to our podcast. It's not all that big. We just teach an Ojibwe phrase a day, and then you will let you go about your business. What if I was like the really nervous live stream podcast host? Hello? Just sweaty. Hi. My name, BOOZHOO. BOOZHOO, that means hello in Ojibwe. I am Nanaboozhoo, the warrior. Okichida. This here is my queen, my Ogamakwe, the lovely and talented Natasha. BOOZHOO Gakina Aria. Hello, everybody. And the Michael. Hey, everybody. But today, all right, what's our show called today, sweetie? I think we called it something like "That's Enough, Santa Claus," or "Santa, That's Enough." Oh yeah, I was going to talk about Santa Claus. Aren't you guys sick of Santa Claus? I mean, he's not even real. It's time. Today in my show, I'm going to talk about let's quit lying to children about Santa Claus. It's so stupid. You know? How many of these fantasies of, ooh, no, I saw him, Bigfoot, he's real. Oh, aliens are real. Oh, Santa Claus. It's ridiculous. I have 10 reasons why Santa Claus, today's top 10 reasons Santa Claus should be canceled. Number 1. Sweetie? Yes, dear? You have a call on line 2. Line 2, really? Huh, okay. Line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh. Who is this? Why, it's Santa Claus! It's Santa Claus from the North Pole, and I'm calling you, NanaBOOZHOO, because I think you want to reconsider your position on Santa. What? Are you... Come on, who is this really? It is Santa Claus, jolly old Saint Nick, and I've been keeping track of you. Have you been a good boy or a bad boy? Why are you asking me? You're the one who knows everyone has been good or bad. That is true. I am jolly old Saint Nick. Ho, ho, ho! And I know when you've been sleeping, and I know when you're awake. How would you know that? Ho, ho! I look in your window while you sleep. What? Yes, it's true. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Okay. All right, I don't really believe this is Santa Claus, but what do you want, Santa? Well, I wanted to learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Ho, ho, ho! Are you calling me a hoe? No, of course not. Santa Claus wants to know how to say Merry Christmas in Ojibwe. Well, okay. First of all, if you're going to be in Ojibwe country, you should know that... okay, I don't know how to work in that joke. Just say it. Hey, Santa, what does the Indian Santa say? Well, I don't know. What does the Indian Santa say? It says... Ho, ho, ho-ah. Ho, ho, ho! That's a good one. Ho, ho, you've been very naughty, NanaBOOZHOO. Ho, ho! Okay. Anyway, our word for Christmas is Nipa Anama E Gija Good. We call it the nighttime prayer day. Nipa Anama E Gija Good. Ho, ho, ho! Nighttime prayer day. Ho, ho! Yeah. And then our word for merry is like Minobi. 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 Nipa. Anama E Gija Good. Happy, what is it? Merry Christmas. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. So, Santa, did you get my letter and with my request of stuff I want? Why, I've been a very naughty, naughty little boy. You are on Santa's naughty list. Why am I on your naughty list? Because you've been telling people that they faked the moon landing. Ho, ho, ho. And you didn't even get a vaccination. Ho, ho, ho. I will bring you a black piece of coal. Ho, ho. Yeah, there is a dark side to Santa Claus. Yeah. Why would you go through the trouble of actually delivering crappy gifts to the mean kids? Can't you just leave them alone? Isn't it punishment enough not to give them a gift? Oh, they need to learn. You must be good if you want presents. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Santa, I gotta get going here. I got a show to do. Okay, then. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Ho, ho, ho! We don't say goodbye, Santa. We say, Gigawaba Min, Minawa. Gigawaba Min, Minawa, and to all a good night. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho! That wasn't really Santa Claus. Well, there's no real Santa Claus, so why would it be? But he was sort of convincing. Anyway. Yeah, so that's enough Santa Claus. Actually, tell you the truth, maybe it's because I don't have kids. Yeah. I haven't really heard much from Santa this year. You know, they're not shoving it down your... Like when I was a kid, every commercial had Santa in it. Here, drink some Coca-Cola. Santa told you to. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. You have Santa Claus drinking down this sugar water with carbonated, whatever Coca-Cola is. You know, I'd rather drink whiskey than drink Coke. I think it's probably less damaging to your body. I don't know. Hey, MJ's here. No way. Hello, MJ. Good morning. It's nice to see you. Santa Claus just called in. That fake usurper of Gichimanadu. Hey, here comes Jim Dunn. Mino Giga Jabe, Jim. Mino Giga Jabe, Jim Dunn. Jim says, yo, yo, yo. That's it. That's what the Italian Santa Claus says. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, hey, from Bemidji, Minnesota. Nothing plowed yet, about 8 inches. Yeah, have you noticed that, John? Actually, they did do a once-over this morning on just that main road. But our little road, 20th Street here, isn't even plowed yet. Let's get with it, city of Bemidji. What are we paying you for? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, so Santa Claus. Today, sweetie. Yeah. Before we go any further, it isn't Friday. It's Nano Geisha Good. Nano Geisha Good. Nano means 5th. Some people think it's the Nanan Geisha Good, the 5-day. No, it's the Nano. 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 Now, yes. Nano. No. Nano Geisha Good. Friday or the 5th day. But when I was growing up, they used to tell a story of Santa Claus. Some people called him Saint Nick, Saint Nicholas. You almost got the impression that he was a character in the Bible. That's right. And there's these little rumors about who was Santa Claus, who was the real Santa Claus. Well, you have to go back to German folk stories or whatever. And I don't know what that's all about. To me, the official story was Santa Claus lived on the North Pole. Once a year, he rounded up, all year long, he made little elves make by hand the toys for children. Comes from a time when toys were something a person could make with their hands. Here you go. It's a little car on a string made out of wood, But somehow these elves make presents. And once a year, and this is kind of interesting too. I don't know why people don't talk about it. Santa Claus is actually married. He's got a wife. Mrs. Claus. Yeah, Mrs. Claus. She doesn't even have a first name. But they don't have any kids. He doesn't take her with him on Christmas. I think he does it alone, but sometimes you wonder, does he bring like one elf to help? But it's unclear. But he's got a team of flying satanic reindeer who haunt the out, And to the good kids, he leaves Xboxes and iPads and whatever. And for the bad kids, he leaves Tickle Me Elmos. No. You better be good or Santa Claus is going to leave you a Tickle Me Elmo. Going to wake up with Elmo tickling you in bed. No, he leaves a piece of coal. It's like, yeah, thanks a lot, Santa Claus. Oh, I haven't been good, have I? Who are you to judge? All right? You go around like you're so perfect. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Isn't that one of your famous sayings from Matthew? I think that was Jesus. Who? Jesus. I'm not familiar. The Christmas Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's right. Christians are always trying to steal the glory from Santa Claus. Wasn't it once said in Saint Nicholas 23 verse 12? Ho 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 wah. But for this and many more reasons, today, that's enough, Santa Claus. We're done with you. We never needed you for the spirit of Christmas. Actually, you know what? What's that, sweetie? I'm gonna change the environment in here if you don't mind. Okay, go ahead. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please end simulation of the studio. Boop, 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 boop. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please create. What do you think, sweetie? Well, like a Christmas scene, like a cozy Christmas home. You get that? Boop, boop. Make it so, computer holodeck. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, huh? Sleigh bells ring. Oh, well, what's a good Christmas song? Good Christmas song. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child. Do you ever think it's kind of creepy how they had to add in that? Oh, by the way, she was a virgin. I know. What's the point of that? I think we could have assumed, you know, like there was the original story. They didn't mention that. It's like, and then on this Christmas day, or you know, an angel appeared before Mary and said, "You will become pregnant with the Christ child." Did somebody go, "Excuse me, sir, had she had sex before?" Oh, no, she was a virgin. Well, you might want to add that. Yeah. But all is calm, all is bright, round young. Come on, Papa Rick. Hey, is Papa Wagosh here? Yep. Hey, Papa, welcome back. Nice to see you, sir. Minobi, Niba, Anima E Gijagad. Merry Christmas. Merry Nighttime Prayer Day. Because frankly, I never understood what the word Christmas meant. It's Christ. Well, yeah. And I know who Jesus was, but I don't know what the word Christ means, and I don't know why it's called Christmas. Muss? What's that? Muss. Christmas. It means Jesus' birthday. Yeah, I don't think so. Why do we have all this crazy... What is the connection between sparkling lights, evergreen trees, and the birth of the Messiah? I don't know. I think it's the corruption from Santa himself. Yeah, see, this is what happens. You start out with a nice, traditional, basically a ghost story. What do you mean? The original Christmas story is a story of spirits coming to people. You know, I mean, we call them angels, but spirits coming to people, prophecies. There's an evil king who wants to kill all the children or something. There's I don't know. Tell you the truth, sweetie? Yeah. This Christmas stuff isn't really doing it for me. No. No. Do you mind if I shut it off? Sure. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. Please end garish Christmas decorations. Boop, 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 boop. But now we're just in the holodeck. Oh, yeah. You want to go outside? Why don't we just return to what we had? Okay. Computer. Boop, 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 boop. Please restore original office thingy. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Thanks, computer. Boop, boop. So, yeah. But, yeah, Christmas. Christmas. I mean, I guess there's all kinds of, like, hidden paganism, whatever that is. in Christmas celebrations, like the wreaths, the evergreen trees, the star. That actually doesn't have anything to do with the star that the three wise men followed. It doesn't? Not really. I mean, people think that. Like, well, let's put the star up on a tree, a 5-pointed star, electric star, to represent the star that the wise men, allegedly followed. Yeah. I don't know. Somehow it tells me, I suspect there's like hidden satanic messages. Like that 5-pointed star means something to Satanists. If you flip it upside down, it looks like a goat head or something. I don't know. And evergreen trees and holly. I don't know what that is, but that's weird. But who cares? I don't care. I don't care either. You know what I do care about, sweetie? What's that? Jibayug Adazukan. Traditional ghost stories. Oh, yeah? That's where I was going with all this. I kind of wanted to have I was going to retell A Christmas Carol. Yeah. But I couldn't find a cool Charles Dickensy background. Jibayug, or ghosts. A jibay is a spirit or a ghost. You can also call them Manadoog, spirits. The Gitche Manadoog, or Gitche Manadoo, is the great spirit or god. Adazukan is a traditional story. And a lot of people, they think that traditional story means, it's got to be, how Beaver got his flat tail or something. Yeah. But it's really any story that you have a tradition of telling at certain times. So today, I would like to, I don't know, do I want to do this? Do you want to ruin the story? Not really. I can't get with it this morning. Why don't you just talk to the BOOZHOO crew? I could. What are you guys up to this morning? It's Friday morning. Papa Ghosh is back. It's a holiday. All you need to know. Uda Minowi. Uda Minowi. Geez, you're good. Papa Wagosh says holiday is Uda Minowi. Minowi. Uda Minowi. Holiday. Unfortunately, I can hear the power meter spin from here. How you doing, MJ? Oh, is MJ here? Yeah, remember? Yep. I'm hoping the snow is done for the season. Oh. Good luck, Missy. Missy is hoping this is it. Yeah, she thinks winter is going to be over before it begins. This is just the beginning. You know what it's like up here. It's not going to stop. We're not going to be done with winter storms until March. Sometimes in April even. Yeah. City sidewalks, la 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 la. Do 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 do. But MJ likes the Christmas stuff. Does she? Yeah. She likes it when make it all not garish. What's that word? I know what you mean. I love stars and trees, says Sequoia Hummingbird. Oh, Sequoia here? Yep. Good morning, Sequoia. Mino Giga Jabe. Sequoia is all about the stars and the trees. I heard once that back in the Paul Bunyan days, yeah, I used to light candles in the trees. Wouldn't that make the tree burn up? Yep, it did sometimes. But they'd only light it once, right on Christmas Eve at night. I mean, they'd hang, all the stuff on the tree, but it wasn't until Christmas Eve. Then you'd light the candles, sing a song, blow out the candles again. It was like the ceremony had more to do with the tree just... Tell you the truth, that sounds kind of satanic. What do you mean? Well, the candles, again, with candles. On a birthday, they put candles on a cake. They dim the lights. They sing a ritual song. Then you blow out the candle. Upon making a wish. It's like a prayer. Well, who are you praying to when you got to light a candle? Well, Catholics light candles all the time. That's right, they do. But there's something about candles and Christmas. The Christmas candle, it's red. It's red like Satan. You're just trying to find the connection. Yeah, I'm convinced Christmas, the whole thing is just one big satanic ritual. Satan's claws is Santa Claus. Merry Christmas, children. You're going to scare the kids. I know. Don't eat Ozawagona. What is it? Ozawagonaga. Ozawagonaga. Don't eat the yellow snow. I bet you that's what he's saying. I bet you it is. Ozawa is yellow. Goon can be a way of calling it snow. I bet you it's yellow snow. You nut, Papa Wagosh. You want to take a call? Oh, sure, I'll take a call. What line? Line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Oh, yes, hello there, NANABOOZHOO. It's me, Prince Harry of Essex.
Oh, hello, Prince Harry of Essex. Although, are you still a prince? Didn't you give that up?
Oh, yes, you can just call me Harold.
Harold. Sweetie, it's Harold. Hi, Harry.
Hello, Natasha. How are you, dear?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm dreadful. I'm doing dreadful.
Why? What's going on?
Everyone has turned against me and me wife, Meghan Markle. Ever since they've been playing that horrible documentary, I cannot get a moment's peace.
Why? What happened?
Everyone's angry at us for calling the royal family racists and for basically dumping on our own family. They don't understand that I had to do what I had to do to keep my family safe.
Safe from what?
From all the media scrutiny. Did you know my mum? Why, she died running from the paparazzi.
Well, yeah, I know, but wasn't the driver drunk too?
Yes, I suppose he was a bit drunk, as one might say, in America.
Yeah, we might say that. But things aren't going so well because of that documentary?
Yes, all I wanted was to keep my family safe. I renounced my duties, my royal duties, to avoid all this attention. We just wanted to live in privacy.
Yeah. Strange how that got robbed from you by hiring all those camera people.
Yes, I mean, granted it was nice getting $100 million, but I didn't want all this attention. Why must the press keep hounding us so?
Well, you told them they could. You did a documentary, for crying out loud.
Well, yes, but I never thought people would get angry with me.
Well, are you angry with Harry, sweetie?
No, I don't care.
No, we don't care.
Oh, all right then. Say, what's the Ojibwe word of the day?
Today's Ojibwe word, Jibeyug, ghosts.
Jibeyug, ghosts. Oh dear. Are you going to tell a ghost story? A Jibeyug Arazukon?
Yeah, very good. I was thinking about it, but now I'm kind of thinking against it.
Could you tell the story of the 3 ghosts of Christmas?
That was exactly what I was thinking about telling. Christmas Carol is just a traditional ghost story. But I'm not really feeling it, to tell you the truth.
Oh, I suppose I understand.
Yeah. So what are you and Megan going to do for Christmas?
Well, I was thinking about visiting me family in England.
I don't think they want to see you.
Well, we were going to bring some presents and arrive at their door and say, Merry Christmas! But now that I am a Native American, I wonder, can you tell me the Native American word for Merry Christmas?
Okay, I told you before, you're not really a Native American. I don't even think you became an American. You're just living in America. You're actually living in California, which isn't even, what anyway. But if you'd like to say Christmas, Merry Christmas in Ojibwe, you say Minobi, Nipa Anima E Gisha Good.
Minobi, Nipa Onama A Keisha Good. Happy, merry, nighttime prayer day, ain't it?
Yep, that's right. Say, I was talking to your mom yesterday, or your grandma.
Me grandmum, but she's dead.
Yeah, she called from heaven.
Oh, well, how is the old broad?
Well, number one, I don't think she appreciates you talking about her that way.
Why, she is an old bird, isn't she?
No, she's a spirit. She's a jibe. She's living in heaven. But she's been watching your documentary, and she kind of thinks you're being kind of a snot nose.
Oh, dear me. Whatever can I do?
Well, it would help if for just 1 minute you quit trashing your family. Nobody wants to hear that.
Oh, I suppose she makes a point, doesn't she? Well, perhaps I could change. You know, isn't this the time for making New Year's resolutions?
That's true. Maybe your New Year's resolution could be quit bad-mouthing your loved ones and expecting them to just take it.
Yes, perhaps for this New Year's, my resolution will be, I will stop dumping on my family and certainly stop making documentaries. But what about my book?
Your book?
Yeah, I'm writing a book talking about how terrible my family is. Can I still publish that?
I mean, you do what you want, but this is why you're not getting invited to Christmas.
Oh, how does one say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year. Minawanagozi means to be happy. Oshki Kikanunoin.
Well then, I suppose I have quite a lot to think about. But until then, if I don't see you before the New Year, Nanaboozhoo, may I wish you and yours a very Minawanagozi Oshki Kikanunoin. Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too, Harry. Minawanagozi Oshki Kikanunoin.
Minawanagozi Oshki Kikanunoin, Harry. And to you too, Natasha. Minawanagozi Oshki Kikanunoin. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minawa.
Hey, you just said Gigawabamin Minawa. Yeah, I think he learned it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Poor old Harry. I know. It's not easy being a ginger. The ginger whinger? Yeah. Yep, there you go. Prince Harry. La 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 di da. Hoka hey. La 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 da. What song is that? Da 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 da. Nindonjapa. That was Leech Lake. Zagas Zasakwa Gazagasqua Jamaica. Gazagasqua Jamaica. Yeah, that's right. Gazagasqua Jamaica Nindonjapa. Oh, what a voice. Get out of here. You know who else had a good voice? David Bowie. Yep. He's on line 2. Oh, really? Line 2, huh? Wow. So many celebrity callers today. We had Santa, Harry, now David Bowie. It's crazy. Hello, David. Bonjour, David Bowie. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Hello, Nanaboozhoo. It's me, David Bowie.
Yeah, that's what I said. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing quite well indeed. Say, I was wondering if I might... Could you remind me how to say Merry Christmas in Ojibwe?
Well, I'd be happy to. We say Minobi, Ni ba anama e gisha good. Minobi ni ba anama e gisha good. Or Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's actually Merry Nighttime Prayer Day, but that's how we say it. Oh, that's quite lovely. Did I just hear Prince Harry on the phone? Yeah, he calls up once in a while. He wants to protect his family. He doesn't like being in the spotlight. You know, I had the pleasure of meeting his mother on more than one occasion. Oh, did you really? Yes, Princess Di, we called her. And I met her, and she was quite lovely. And then she got, she as you know, she died in a car wreck. She was crashing in the same car. Did you just drop an old Bowie song? Oh, yes, I'm afraid I did. Always crashing in the same car. Yeah. That's not a great song, but it's, it's kind of cool. But yeah, so what about Harry? Well, I think if Harry doesn't want the paparazzi invading his home, then perhaps he could do what I did and just, remove himself from the spotlight. If you don't invite camera people into your home, they're not going to film. Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to tell him. Well, yeah, for the last 10 years of your life, basically, the press left you alone. I just saw a couple of pictures of you here and there in New York. But after, would you have like a heart attack? Yes, that's right. I retired from the stage after my heart attack. And then I lived in relative privacy and seclusion in New York City until I finally came out of retirement with my song and my album Labyrinth. Not Labyrinth. Lazarus. Yeah, Labyrinth was the movie you're in. Oh, that's right, dear me. And, but yeah, I could walk around and nobody would bother me at all. Yeah, but do you think you're really as famous as Prince Harry of whatever? Yes, in fact, I think I was quite a bit more recognizable than the prince. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? I think he's the king of rock and roll. Hi, David. Hello. Hello, Natasha. How are you, dear? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, I'm all right, for being quite dead, but otherwise, all right. Yeah, how's that working out? Oh, it's not too bad at all. I still get to see the Queen Mum once in a while. We'll have some tea. And later today, I'm going bike riding with Elvis Presley. Oh, so Elvis really is dead? Of course he's dead. Why? What did you hear? I don't know. I always heard that he had faked his death. Faked one's death? Well, that's absurd. Why would anyone fake their death? I don't know. Some creepy Freemason thing. I kind of thought you faked your death. Oh, no, I can assure you, NanaBOOZHOO, I am quite dead. Quite dead indeed. All right. Hey, you know what song I think you did that was really great? What's that? Well, probably 20 or 30 of them. But one of my favorite ones was Let's Dance. Oh, Let's Dance. Yes, that was quite a lovely tune. It came out in 1983, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And we recorded a version of it. Would you like to hear it? Oh, I would love to hear a version of my song, Let's Dance. This is Let's Dance. Miigwech ga bizendawieg. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower, let's dance for fear your grace should fall. Let's dance for fear tonight is all. Let's sway, you could look into my eyes. Let's sway under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower, let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance. I'm so sorry. Why do I do that? Ah! Thank you for letting me know, Missy and John. John, especially, thank you for those things. I never read the comments till much later. Well, in conclusion to what I was saying, and that's why I just feel like quitting now. Let's dance. Let's turn on the microphone. Ayan wa mizi agua ching. Be careful outside. We got a lot of snow. The roads are bad. It's slippery. What else was I talking about? Did people stay? There's still 7 people here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to edit that out. Anyway. Agua ching. Outside. Are you on the outside? Looking inside? I'm going to say a little prayer. Gitchimanadu, Great Spirit. I have no gift to bring. Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. All I have is a little tobacco. But please accept my tobacco. Taka otapanan miwi asema. Thank you for everything that you do today. BOOZHOO. Miigwech. Miigwech ka iji ka kira gegu ka iji chikean nungum. Thank you for everything you do today. Thank you for my life. Miigwech ka iji bamadazian. Thank you for this weather. Miigwech ka iji waybak. Miigwech for healing my heart. Gagage ninde. And I mean that like figuratively. I didn't have to have a big operation like Cousin Steve. I just had to I had a broken heart. Much more serious. I used to be depressed. And I had grief. My little kitty passed away. And I would wander around crying. I remember the day Princess passed away. I had so much grief. Osita Wendam. I had sorrow. So, and it was a beautiful August day. Warm, sunny, blue skies, perfect weather. And I got on my bicycle and I started riding. I remember thinking how silly it was to be doing such a joyful activity. I was riding a bicycle in the sun and be crying and feeling so sad. And I remember thinking, well, I finally am the best at something, or the most. If they were giving out awards for the guy or the girl who was the most sad today, I would win. As I rode my bicycle of grief. But I say thank you for healing my heart, because I got through it. And I know I'm not the only one. Maybe you too have gone through something heartbreaking. Maybe you lost somebody. Maybe you got dumped. Maybe a girlfriend cheated on you. Maybe you got fired. A lot of things can break your heart. It never broke my heart to get fired. I was always secretly happy about it. Even though I was like worried about money, I was like, oh good. You mean I don't have to come back into work? Thank you. But I put on my tobacco. Oh, I better finish. And miigwech. Apenge. Amen. I thank the Creator for healing my heart, for helping me get through the broken heart. Now the thing is, and I hate to remind people of this, but even though your heart heals,
you're always going to have like a scar or a glue mark or a welding line where the creator put it back together the best he could. But even though you get through grief, it's always just sort of floating right behind you. I mean, it's not like you ever get to a place where you go, oh, okay, now that's over. I used to be heartsick and now I'm well. It's not like that. It's not like getting the COVID. It's like, here's one thing I learned. When you go through grief, people say, it's okay, it'll get better. You'll feel better. And you might be crying, oh, I wish I could go back to feeling how I did before. I can't wait till I get over this and I can go back to how I was before my kitten died. Sad thing is, or maybe it's not sad, but the reality is you never go back. You never really get over a heartbreak. The creator can weld it back together. You can sew it back together for you. You can do stuff. And maybe it's a scar, but also the world changes so much that there's no going back. Here's my Auntie Natasha's morning wisdom. Jeba Nabwakawin. Morning wisdom. If you're going through a broken heart right now, I don't even know what to call it, grief. If you've lost something or someone, and you're not doing so hot, hang in there. Don't give up. You still have friends. Hang in there. It will get better. You will get through this. But the thing is, I learned when Princess died, there never will come a time where it goes back to what you knew, because they're gone. The world is one short now. So you're operating in like a different reality, a different world. So there is no going back. You can try to get another cat like we did. That's fine. But it doesn't, you're getting a new cat will never replace the old cat. You just have a new cat. You can just, you can compare and feel happy to have a cat. But it's not like it replaces your old cat. The world will never be the same because it's just different now. But you can get happy again when you get grateful. When you have miigwetchiwendem. When you have thankfulness, gratitude. All right, so here's my actual wisdom. And it doesn't feel like the thing you're supposed to do. But trust me, it'll help. If you lost your pet, let's say your dog dies, no new pet will ever replace little Rover, little whatever you called him. But you have to remember that your dog's in heaven, and he does not want you to spend the rest of your life crying around about how badly you miss him. He would never wish that on his human. And you don't honor the memory of your dog, of your pet, by never getting over him. Same thing with people, by the way. In the old days, like in England and stuff, women wear veils over their faces. Actually, even in India, they'd have a time of mourning. And not mourning like good mourning, like sad, being mourned. But you don't honor your dog by never getting over him, by just live. They don't look at you from heaven going, well, hey, look at that. 20 years later, he's still miserable. If you want to honor the person you miss, then go get another dog. And get that dog and say, I'm adopting you out of this little dog jail known as the rescue, whatever, pet rescue. I'm going to adopt you, and I'm going to give you a life, and I'm going to take care of you and make you happy. Not because I'm so wonderful and you're so wonderful, but I'm doing this to honor the memory of my old dog. That is the greatest tribute you can do for your old dog, is give a new dog a new life, or a new cat a new life. That's what we finally did. I was crying around about my little kitten. And I don't know if I heard it from a little bird, if Kichimanadu inspired me with these words. But it just occurred to me one day, you don't honor them by never getting over them. In fact, it's kind of a dishonor. Because if the story of you and this little puppy you loved was we were together for so many years and we're happy and blah, 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 but then for the next 50 years I was unhappy. The story would be my puppy made me unhappy by dying and it made me miserable. That sucks. Instead, let your dog be, oh, you made me happy, and then he inspired me to save the life of another dog. And that dog, like, you know, be that. I don't know. John Redcorn says, I can't wait till the next show comes. Miigwech Michael Lyons, best show of all times. Yeah, right. This is a terrible show. But Miigwech, I appreciate that. Miigwech Kichimanadu for my best Auntie Natasha. Very wise. Miigwech, John. Miigwech for John Redcorn Kichimanadu. What a nut. No. But I don't know. I was thinking about that. Here's another little thing. Another little Auntie Natasha's wisdom. I'm not a very creative person, you know. I'm just a regular whatever, don't want to stand out in a crowd. But NanaBOOZHOO and Michael are very creative. Michael Lyons, he calls himself a rock star cartoonist. He's an artist. And one of the things I learned through him was about inspiration. Like, why do you decide to say what you say when you say it? Sometimes we're just programmed. Somebody walks up and says, hi, how are you? You just automatically go, oh, hi, I'm fine, how are you? Just knee-jerk talking. But sometimes somebody will come up and you'll say, hey, how you doing? And you'll say something really funny. And you don't know where that joke came from. Or it'll just occur to you to say the thing you heard someone else say or whatever. That's inspiration. You know, for some people, they get inspired. Oh, I wrote a symphony. I painted, the Mona Lisa. I did whatever. But inspiration is this spirit that comes to you and makes you feel like saying something or singing something or playing something. It draws your attention. And sometimes when I come out here to put out my tobacco, I know it's just a silly live stream, but it really is to me a real prayer. Not the most sacred thing in the world. It's just a simple prayer. I happen to be doing it in front of the BOOZHOO crew. There's probably people who'd say, I shouldn't do this. Some of those old timers are like, you must never photograph or certainly videotape ceremonies, traditional ceremonies. Even there's some people who aren't wild about people having cameras at powwows. Like, no, there's too much ceremonial stuff around here that you can't tell what you're not supposed to take pictures of. And I used to worry about that. But then I was reminded by this elder talking about tradition and stuff. Saying, oh yeah, you must never take a picture. Well, the sweat lodge ceremony or whatever. And it kind of comes down to, okay, who makes these rules? I heard once that traditional Indian people should never get heart transplants. And I asked my elder, I go, is there any truth to that? Are we told never to get heart transplants? And this elder goes, yeah, I've heard that, but that kind of sounds like one of them new rules. How many heart transplants were they performing back in the crazy horse days? I'm like, yeah, you're right. When did they come up with that rule? Who decided? Nope, that's not our way. Yeah, no kidding. Frankly, the wheel wasn't our way until a white man came here. Or so they tell us. But, so there are people that say, well, you shouldn't pray in front of a video camera. That's sacrilege. I'm like, I don't know. That sounds like hearsay to me. I think if the creator didn't like me doing this, he would like randomly shut off my microphone. Wait, what? That's probably what's happening, you guys. I probably really am not supposed to be praying and talking about this stuff. The spirits are shutting off my equipment. It's the spirit of Christmas yet to come. I don't know. La-dee-da. John says, I almost stopped in Country Kitchen to see legendary Michael Lyons paparazzi. Yep. You want to catch Michael Lyons out in public? Go to Country Kitchen. He's usually having a Grand Slam breakfast. One time, your dad took me to the Denny's for the Grand Slam breakfast. 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, pancakes, sausage. I don't know. The Jesus, the sun. Doesn't seem like it's 93 million miles away. Seems like it's right up in the sky there. Doesn't seem like it's bigger than the Earth. It seems like it's the same size as the moon. What it seems to me, but what do I know? Anyway, I suppose I'll go back. Let's see if my teleporter will work. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Natasha. You ready to come home?
Yeah. I did the microphone thing again.
Remember how you said you weren't ever going to shut it off?
I know. I've shut it off maybe twice since I said that, and I forgot to turn it back on.
Oh, well. Okay, you ready to be picked up?
Yep, make it so, number 1.
Hey, there she is.
Well, hi.
Hi, how was it outside?
Beautiful, actually. It's not even that cold. A lot of snow.
Yeah, did you put out tobacco?
I did. I still can't get over how I forgot to turn the microphone back on. I'm really sorry, you guys. Nisa Wendem. Nisa Wendem, is that right?
Ni osita wendem. Yep.
Ni osita wendem.
I'm sorry.
We're so sorry.
Uncle Albert.
Anyway, I suppose that's enough for today, huh?
Want to review the words?
Yeah. Well, kids, what did we learn today? We learned Nano Geeja Good. 5th day is Friday. If you want to say Christmas, you say Niba Anima E Geeja Good. Nighttime prayer day. Happy New Year. Minawana Gozi Oshki Kikanu no win. Happy New Year. Jibe Yag is ghosts. A Jibe is a ghost. Jibe Yag, ghosts. Arazukan is a traditional story. Maybe tomorrow we can tell the traditional ghost story.
Yeah.
A young Wamizi. Be careful. Be careful when you drive. Be careful when you're driving me crazy. Agua Jing. Outside. And finally, if you'd like to support the show, click the links in the description. Give us a thumbs up if you like the show. Thumbs down if you didn't. We also have Patreon, PayPal, GoFundMe. And Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, has books for sale at Amazon.com. Books like OJIBERISH, an illustrated introduction to the Ojibwe language. That's what they say on Amazon.
What's that?
They say it's an illustrated introduction to Ojibwe language.
Yeah, I wrote that.
What? Why?
I don't know. Thought it sounded fancy.
It's just a bunch of cartoons.
I know.
If you'd like to see some cartoons by Michael Lyons, order Ojiberish today. Noon goom. No. Otherwise, you want to add anything else?
That's good.
How about you?
That's perfect.
All right, I'm landing the plane.
You do it.
Hey, hey, mama, say the way you move. Gonna make you sweat. Gonna make you groove. No. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. Chimigwech, kabizadawieg. And thank you for watching Miigwech Gonna Wabi Egg. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. The podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist.
Okay, miigwech. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
This is NANABOOZHOO, the star of the show.
Oka, hey, miigwech.
You guys sounded exactly alike just then.
Yeah, I know, I screwed up.
Okay. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Hawa.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne will take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. We too have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine, but we've wandered many a weary foot since old lang
Syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old